Hi there, and welcome back to another episode of the Durango Real Estate Update. My name is Dan Korman, broker-owner of Alpenglow Properties, a local real estate firm located in downtown Durango, Colorado. We just ended the third quarter of 2020, so that means I get to geek out on market statistics with you, something I love. It's important to kind of check back a little bit. In January, we had some amazing statistics going for the market. We were 80% above inventory, new listing wise. So that means that we had this robust market coming on to 2020, and then the epidemic hit. COVID-19 really saw a shrinkage in the inventory, but the demand remained. So like much of the US, the Southwest Colorado real estate market is hot, but I don't know about you. I'm ready to fly through quarter four and start 2021 already and just see how normalcy can be. While much turmoil and uncertainty exists in our country's political and economic landscape, real estate markets all over the country seem to be a bellwether for our economy. With the ability to work remotely, more and more people are looking to the Durangos of the world to alleviate stress and find a happy place that they can escape to with a little more space. La Plata County has a lot of that, and as a whole, it's seeing the quintessential ramifications of an urban exodus firsthand. Our sales are up, our inventory is down, and that means pricing is way up. And when coupled with an influx of people from New York to San Francisco, who are all flooding our market in search of a piece of that paradise, those prices continue to stay aloft. So, what are the numbers showing? Well, let's take a look at these 3-year graphs showing the 12-month rolling averages of single-family home sales in La Plata County. The top graph shows the new listings are down 11%, that active listings are down 7%, and average sold prices are up 7%. So this is creating a real-life picture of the correlation between supply and demand. When we drill down and look at home statistics in the county for the third quarter of this year compared to last, a stark contrast is evident, though not the picture I might have predicted had you asked me in March. The number of homes sold in Q3 of 2020 compared to the same quarter of 2019 is up 41%. So to be more specific, there were 334 homes sold between July 1st and September 30th this year, during a global epidemic. With that, the median price jumped up 12.6% in Q3 year over year, and that's at $519,000. And the average sales price in Q3 is up 19.6% to $660,000 on average. While that's music to the industry's ears, this does put an undue strain on affordability, and locals are feeling the pain. I have seen several situations where sellers are receiving multiple offers, some of which are cash, over asking price with no appraisal or loan conditions. And while I'm the ever optimistic professional, I do fear that without an increase in inventory, we'll continue to see prices move upward into the stratosphere. But all is not lost. If you're looking for a reasonably priced home, it just means that you have to work a little harder and do a little more legwork to find it. If you're frustrated by the market, time is your friend. Okay, this winter, we will see a slowdown in the activity, and January, February could be a great time to be shopping for a home. Some of the overpriced inventory from the summer might get realistic, providing some price relief as the snow falls. Winter might also see some of the out-of-staters opting to table their search until the snow melts next spring. So, as your realtor, I implore you to stay strong, be diligent, and reach out anytime if there's anything I can do to assist you. As always, you can find me on our social media handle @Durango Brokers, or email me at dan@alpenglowproperties.com. Be kind to each other, stay well, and thanks for watching.